Hello, welcome back to another episode. For those of you who already know me, thanks for coming back. And for those of you who don't, my name's Daryl and I'm the owner of Crystal Clear Polishing. So in this episode, we're going to be working on this massive Volkswagen Crafter. This is in for our 10-year Wax is Dead package. So I'm going to start off by giving it a real good clean. We're going to be using our commercial snow foam, which is really kick-ass. Like, it will remove everything and it just leaves the vehicle basically in a good state, removes all the contamination and everything, because obviously being a commercial vehicle, it's probably not been looked after very well. This has been turned into a day van, which is really cool, a little camper. So as you can see, the vehicle's a lot higher than me, and I am actually stood on my ramps as well. This is me on the floor. So I'm going to have to get my scaffold set up, so I'm going to do that in a second. This is probably going to be quite a long video. Purely for the fact of the size of the vehicle and all the little steps and things we're going to go along the way. So I'm going to do a little bit more explanation in this video. I've had a bit of feedback, so people want to see all the wash stage, they want to see everything instead of me just breezing over stuff, which is really cool. That's a really good thing to hear. So I'm going to start off by using our commercial snow foam, like I said. Then I'm going to clean the wheels up. Obviously they are just steely, so we are just going to clean them. I'm not going to do anything fancy on those. I will use a iron fallout remover on this as well. We're probably going to use a heck of a lot of product, but I can imagine you'll probably see quite a lot of colour change, which would be really cool. So basically with the iron fallout, when I spray that on there, all the bits that go like a purple or a red, that is the contamination. So it could be from rail, could be from road, could be from brakes, could be from anything. But yeah, so we're going to get this done. I'm going to get the snow foam ready, and then we get that on and go from there. Now the pre-wash stage is complete, I'm going to go over it with our wash mitt. So I've got my two buckets ready down there. One's got shampoo in, one's got clean water in. So I'm going to use the shampoo and the water and the wash mitt as my first bucket. So do kind of like one area, you'll see in a second, and then when you rinse it out, you go into your clean water, squeeze the wash mitt out, back into your soapy water, and then back onto the vehicle. This stops you spreading any contaminants or marring or swirling the paintwork, or it reduces the chances of that anyway. So you've got two sides to your wash mitt as well, obviously. So what I like to do is I'll do one panel with one side, flip it over, do the other panel with the other side, then I'll rinse it out. You always work from your way down, from up down. So you tend to do the roof first. Obviously I haven't in this instinct because I've got to get the scaffold out. So I'll get another clean wash mitt and I'll do the roof separately. So the product we have in here is our fallout remover. I'm just going to give it a good spray all over, and then we'll start seeing some colour changes. There we go. So it smells absolutely delicious in here. Any of you who may have used fallout remover in the past will know how disgusting it smells in here right now. So I'm going to bring you over here and I'm going to show you the reactions. We're going to leave it for 5-10 minutes and then we'll rinse all of this off, then we get it dried. So all the little purple dots you can see is iron contamination that would have eventually worked its way through the paint. So obviously because we're ceramic coating, we always want to make sure we remove things like this so that we're not sealing them in. I mean, look at that one now. Fans in, fans clean, fans dry. Now I'm going to mask up all the plastic, so I'm just going to run some tape along the top of here. This will allow us to get right to the edges. You'll also notice that I'm not going to polish down here. This is textured, it's like a stone chip Schultz sort of finish. So I'm not polishing this, but everything else we will polish. So yeah, I'm just going to run some tape along the top of here. Once I've done that, I'm going to get on with the machine polishing. We're going to go in with a medium cut compound on a medium pad. We're going to use a, not rotary machine, sorry. We're going to use a dual action machine which has got 21mm throw. And we're going to do the whole side, do it in sections. I'll do the whole van, polish it all, and then I'll buff it all off afterwards. But yeah, so enjoy the video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. This panel, really good, really glossy, perfect. This panel, I don't know if it's picking up, but it's quite motley and there's a lot of something going on. I'm going to polish this again and hopefully bring the gloss out a little bit more, but if it doesn't come out, that is what it is for this vehicle. I've just put a new pad on the machine, purely because obviously we're doing quite a lot of polishing, and once you start building warmth up into the pad goes soft and doesn't cut as well as it would like this one will. So I'm just going to spread some compound over this top piece and along here, and then we'll go over it again and hopefully we can get some of that gloss to come out. I'm not going to go too crazy with it because the bits that have been painted on this van are not painted very well. That's not a personal attack at anything or anybody, but obviously being a previously commercial vehicle, people don't really tend to care as long as it's the right colour. So let's just try and see what we can do. Alright, so we gained a little bit of gloss here on another pass. It's still not perfect, but it is a lot better. Today is another day. The machine polishing is done. It's not exactly how I would like it, but with lots of respray work and, well, just the way it is, with lots of respray work, there's not really a lot more I can do. Plus this vehicle is being ceramicked more for ease of cleaning, as they're going to be doing a heck of a lot of miles in it. It's not necessary to make it look nice and like show ready, I guess. But anyway, so next step is to clean the vehicle down with the Wax is Dead cleaner. I'm going to peel all the tape off. Once I put the tape off, I'm going to start cleaning it. I'll get the scaffold set up so I can do the roof as well. I probably won't film the roof because there's nowhere I can put the camera that you're going to see me on the roof. It's just not going to happen, and I'm definitely not putting the drone up today because we've got too many vehicles in the unit. So anyway, I'm going to get the tape off. I'm going to get it all cleaned. As always, I will explain the cleaner. So it's a Wax is Dead cleaner. This is an IPA based product which will remove any waxes, residues, oils, or anything left from the polishing stages. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're going to be doing all of the paint with the 10-year. This is absolutely massive. I'm a little bit concerned about the humidity in the unit because it's at 67%, which is fine for coating, but being the size of this vehicle, if I start ceramicing this and that starts creeping up, then I can't stop and I could potentially have an issue. So I might try and get the humidity down a little bit more. But anyway, on to the next step. I'm going to peel the tape off and then get it cleaned. Right, so we've got our Wax is Dead Ultimate Plus. We've got 2 bottles for this beast because we're going to need them. Got your warranty card, applicator, and your little sticker for the door shut. And that is the Crafter complete. So this has had our Ultimate Plus 10-year coating on. We've done the paint, the plastics, the glass, we've done the roof, we've done everything, apart from the wheels. But everything on the exterior has been done. It's got a real nice shine to it. This is now going to be protected for 10 years. We've polished all the swirls out, the lights and everything. Like, this has really been a heck of a lot of work, but we've got there. I'm really happy with it. You can still see a few patches here and there where obviously it hasn't been painted very well, but that's nothing I can do about that. Like I mentioned before in the video, the customer wants this purely for protection purposes, not necessarily for looks, because they do a lot of miles. So anyway, get ready for some sexy slow-mo shots. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is detailing done properly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.